Wild lettuce. Oh, this wonderful herb that smells so fresh, and it is an herb that is used mainly for nerves, for helping to strengthen and nourish the nerves. It is native to Western and South Europe. It's cultivated elsewhere, all around, but it grows mostly on banks and in waste places and in dry and sandy, rocky soils. The leaves, it has these beautiful leaves that you use, and it has a very milky sap, which is interesting because most herbs that you eat, if it has a milky sap, it's usually poisonous. This is an exception to that rule. It is such an amazing plant that legend has it that the Emperor of Rome, Augustus, built a statue to the physician who cured him with wild lettuce. Pretty cool, huh? The first century, they used it for helping with blood, to heal the blood and with sores and ulcers and helping to feed the spleen. The American Indians and the settlers used it as a nerve tonic for symptoms associated with pain and as a natural sedative. The milk sap off of the plant, when you break the plant open, you can put it directly on warts, or they use it as an antidote for poison ivy and any skin irritations. In the 19th century, the physicians used it as an opiate substitute for nerves and for calming coughs, settling down the coughs and letting the bronchioles kind of relax. In the 1970s, it was used and kind of championed as a recreational drug, but then they abandoned it because you can't really get stoned off it. It's considered poor man's opium. That's what the nickname of this herb is, but it doesn't really take you all that way. It relaxes you and settles you down, but can be useful for helping people to get off of opiate type things. It definitely is a bitter herb, so it's good for the stomach and helps you digest and helps with any stomach issues, symptoms associated with cramps and colics, and bitters induce secretions in the body so that we're able to digest and break things down better. And so that's what this does. It helps to rebuild nerves. It has that natural sedative effect for sound sleep, for restlessness, kind of as a natural type of tranquilizer. I make it into a tincture that is wild lettuce, valerian, and hops, and it has that chilling you out, settling you down kind of experience. But you can even take this and make it and put it into a tea and make a hot cup of tea out of it, and you just kind of melt into your chair because it's so nourishing for the nerves. It's known for lots of different nerve disorders in lots of different countries, for anxiety symptoms and for stress, for cramps, for spasms, for pain. It acts kind of like morphine in the body, but it's milder. It is an herb that they make salves out of for chapped skin or for skin issues also, because some of the nerves it helps to feed the nerves on the top of the skin and kind of settle things down and help the body repair. It's great for mucus symptoms and inflammation type symptoms, helps the body loosen up phlegm like an expectorant. It is just so awesome you can just feel your bronchioles open and kind of can help settle down the symptoms associated with the irritable cough and like the symptoms associated with whooping cough and even bronchitis. There's almost no herb that I've seen that opens the bronchioles like this does. Sometimes I feel like we take a lot of other herbs like golden seal or echinacea or myrrh or things like that, and they don't really get in. So if I feel like it's in the lungs at all, I will just take some wild lettuce to be able to open the pathways to let the herbs in and to be able to feed that part of the body. And so that's why this herb is so important, because it just kind of opens everything else up and helps move things through. Just relaxes everything so the stressed part of the body just settles down. It can help the body with inflamed mucous membranes, and even in the urinary tract. It's known for supporting healthy urinary flow and helping get over any kind of symptoms in that area. Also infections associated with candida type symptoms, and it can help move that out of the body, and it kind of cools down the body. It can help with fevers and with just cooling and settling things down. It does this by promoting perspiration in the body. It also is used for addictions, getting off of hard drugs, and being able to move on to healing those receptor sites that have been used by hard drugs, kind of like opium. There are no health hazards associated with wild lettuce, but the sap can be irritating to the touch for some people. For some people, you can put it right on the skin and it doesn't bother them at all, but for some people, it's very irritating. You can use it as powdered leaves, you can use it as a tea, you can make infusions, tinctures, poultice. There's lots of ways to use wild lettuce, and to use it in a way that can help us deal with sometimes a little bit of a stressful life that we have. This plant is made to just help us settle in and enjoy life and relax and maybe not worry quite so much. So explore wild lettuce. It's worth a look.